buzzing,
baby carriage, incident,
eyewitness,
Page 94. Exercise 1.
Was this the first time you've seen this thing?
Yes, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. It was last Friday night. It was a cold, clear night at about 11 o'clock.
What exactly happened?
Well, I was walking home, looking forward to going to bed. Suddenly, I heard a buzzing noise above me, a bit like a noisy insect. I looked up and I saw a bright light right in front of me. At first it didn't move, but then it started coming towards me.
And then?
It just disappeared. It vanished completely. I was shocked, of course, but I continued walking home. I was nearly there when the light came back. But this time it was much higher than before. It stopped right above me this time.
What do you think it was?
I've no idea. The problem was I could see the light, but I couldn't see exactly where the light was coming from.
Were you frightened?
No, not really. I was too interested.
So then what happened?
I went on walking towards my house and it sort of followed me. I was walking in a pool of bright light. It was strange, but it made me feel quite safe. End of CD 1.
I'm very focused on achieving this final leg of the hat-trick challenge, and that's what we will do. It's not about setting world records, it's about breaking barriers, it's about changing people's perceptions to disability. Primarily it's about changing people's perceptions to themselves and what they can achieve.
Steve Cunningham is piloting a plane around the UK, assisted only by a co-pilot and the latest flight software.
It's difficult enough for people with perfect eyesight, but this morning a blind man will take off in an attempt to fly his way into the record books.
The first blind person to fly a plane around the United Kingdom, the first blind pilot around the UK.
Steve Cunningham's fulfilling a personal dream and setting a new world record.
Steve Cunningham a perdu la vue à l'âge de 12 ans. Mais ça ne l'empêche pas de voler, toujours accompagné de Vince, son copilote.
Steve Cunningham's 5-day trip started this morning at Biggin Hill Airfield in southeast London. Tomorrow morning he'll set off from Newcastle to Glasgow for the second leg of his challenge.
It's just an excellent day up here, really.
For this flight, his co-pilot will be his eyes because Steve's attempting to become the first blind person to fly around the UK.
It's been a privilege and really quite motivating to spend time with him, actually.
You went blind when you were 12, so you have memories of vision. Were you seeing in your mind?
Yeah, you have a mental picture, or your mind's eye still works, and I think that helps me in coordinating the things that I do in my life, because in my mind I can still see. We would like to think that people will be inspired and motivated by what we do, and that's not just disabled people, it's sighted people as well.
1 minute I was a fully sighted boy, and within months I was in a world of perceived darkness. I think it proves that if you are focused, and you get the right support and the encouragement to go on and do things and recognise and spot the opportunities that you've got coming along, you can maximise your life.
The man from Oxfordshire has entered the record books after becoming the first blind person to fly a plane around the UK.
Well, he has no sight, but that is not stopping one pilot from taking flight, a Brit trying to become the first blind person to fly around the UK.
The pilot, Steve Cunningham, is blind.
Canta el riesgo, se llama Steve Cunningham.
Englishman Steve Cunningham is attempting his greatest challenge yet, to fly point to point around the UK.
С успехом доказывает 41-летний житель Великобритании Стив Каннингем.